I'm going to leave you out of that question, Darin, so don't sit there and try to spend the next 10 minutes thinking about flowers if you like. Let's welcome up outfielder Darin Ruf, who is with us tonight. You're probably the only one with a favorite flower. But
why is that?
no, I don't know. Because I said I wasn't going to ask you, so you'd actually have an answer for it. That's the way this goes for me, usually. Your time here last year, what was it like for you? What was it, about 80 some odd games here in AAA? And I know it was a situation where you were put in a position, they wanted you to learn a new position, and you played some first, you played the outfield. What was it like for you to play here last year?
It was incredible. It was wonderful fans, great ballpark, great front office. It was just very enjoyable, getting to work with Grundy and Sal. I think made me a much better baseball player. They know their stuff. They know how to get the most out of players. So it was a lot of fun.
You mentioned with the fans here and the energy in the ballpark. Were you able to maybe reconnect with some of those fans as you're wandering around and get them to bid a little bit higher? Or?
I think I was actually distracting them from not bidding, unfortunately, but taking pictures and signing stuff, which is a ton of fun as well. But yeah, it might have cost $50 or so.
Put that on the list. Your role, to switch over, you were a first baseman your whole life. Your role to try to learn how to play the outfield and learn on the fly, so to speak. What was that like for you? Was that kind of a tough challenge?
Yeah, it was tough. It felt like going back to youth baseball, trying to learn a whole new position. How to when you go from first base to the outfield, you have a lot of things to change. And I was having a tough time learning how to throw again almost. You have a different arm motion and stuff. So I was literally like going back to Little League. But once I kind of grasped the concepts of those things, learned them, got to practice them, and then just go and translate it into the game. Hopefully it's become a little bit more natural now.
How about the mental part of it and the baseball side of it, in that knowing where to throw the ball, knowing who the cutoff man is? Is that something that you felt like you had to really study up on, or did you feel like you had a pretty good base knowledge, having been on the receiving end of those throws, so to speak, as a first baseman?
Yeah, sure. It's that's one of the things that I try to limit. The mistakes that I can kind of control as to where to throw the ball, my routes, things like that. Those are the things when you're learning a position, you try to minimize the mistakes in those areas, because they're kind of pre-planned almost. It's part of your mental approach before the play even happens. If this happens, where am I going to throw the ball? Going through that checklist, and so yeah.
What was it like at the end of the year, getting a taste of working under Ryne Sandberg, Hall of Fame player and manager, and now a manager, I should say. But what was it like for you?
It was great. It was a lot of fun, hard work, going out, for early work almost every single day, even though we're not winning as many games, and might have been out of it at the end there, but we're still out there. We're young. So we were getting out there, taking early ground balls, taking early fly balls, early BP on the field, things like that, things that will, hopefully make us better for this year.
Darin Ruf, ladies and gentlemen. And I know we're going to have some more questions for you guys. There's some questions submitted by audience members, so that might be along the lines of favorite flower and all that, but we'll see what comes.